one watch for life, what is it and why?
Ooh, that's a tricky one. I can't choose my babies. Duh.
Boy, oh boy.
Why would I want to choose only one watch for the rest of my life?
It would probably be my definition of hell.
I don't like this question.
If I had to pick one watch to wear for the rest of my life, well, first of all, it's hard to choose, but it would probably be the Royal Oak AP that I have. It's just a really easy wear, and it looks good, and I can dress it up or down, so that's it.
So when I turned 40, my wife gave me a no-date Rolex Submariner. It was the 140-60M reference, kind of the last of the drilled lug Submariners. And I've worn that for most of the significant things that I've done since then, and it's the watch I'll keep forever.
If really I had to, and you forced me, it would be a no-nonsense steel watch. Very simple, timeless design. And I can think of a steel Nautilus, maybe a steel Royal Oak, maybe a steel Datejust that does everything you need and doesn't miss anything.
If you could only wear one watch for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
The Bigger Bang Hublot All Black, because that watch brought me so much luck. And this is the prototype that has given birth to the entire Hublot collection. That watch I want not to be buried with the watch, because I want to give it to one of my child. But if I wouldn't have children, I would say, let's go and go under the ground and keep the watch on my wrist.
What I enjoy is creating watches. Wearing them is actually a fringe benefit. So if I had to really, you're going to pin me down and say, what is that watch? I would go for a Rolex. It'd have to be a Rolex. It's the company which makes the most incredible tool watches with an incredible integrity, with hundreds of engineers working day and night trying to improve on a little wheel. There is nothing like Rolex out there in industrial watchmaking. We're of course not talking of human artisan skilled watchmaking.
If I could only wear one watch for the rest of my days, what would it be? I honestly don't know. Well, I'll tell you this much. When I finally complete manufacturing the watch that I've designed, it would be that watch. Done deal. Now, which one of those is a hard choice. I think the very first watch that I designed, right now I'm working on jump hours, jump minutes, and then I'm working on more of a traditional chronometre. So it might be my chronometer.
Very easy, datograph up and down was the first watch that I was thoroughly involved in. I love chronographs, but that one has that little emotional touch that makes it clicking all boxes for me. So datograph up and down for sure.
I think a great watch for me is probably the watch I'm wearing right now. It's a bit of a cop-out, but I've been wearing it pretty much nonstop for about a year. It's a Grand Seiko GMT. I think I'd want to keep wearing it for the rest of my life because it's a watch that I want to look at like constantly over the course of the day. Yeah, this is it for me.
It's an incredibly difficult question for me because I'm a real watch lover and passionate, and I like to wear almost a different watch every day. Actually, I change my watches so frequently. I like to wear all the watches I buy for a certain period, even if I have to wear them for 5 hours or 5 days, you know. So if I want to wear one only, I could wear the Baudai, which is a watch that I sold 3 times in my career, and for sure it is a sum of incredible details that makes it so fantastic to look at it.
If I could only wear one watch for the rest of my life, it would be my grandfather's Omega for obvious reasons. But barring anything emotional, I think the Rolex 6239, which is the first generation Daytona, is my favorite watch. You know, I think it's perfect. It's thinner than the Oyster cases, so no screw down. And you know, you can put it on an alligator strap, you can put it on a NATO, you can put it on a bracelet, and it really does everything very well.
It'd probably be
My Omega that I bought, my vintage one that I have on, I'd probably wear that for the rest of my life.
The Patek Philippe 1518 perpetual chronograph is a iconic watch, historical watch. Was introduced during the Second World War. It's a perfect balanced design. The dial is wonderful, all engraved by hand. The movement is a great movement. I think that watch could be on my wrist forever.
If I was only going to wear one watch for the rest of my life, it would probably be a Submariner, because it's waterproof and I can beat the crap out of it. I can see it, it works in the dark, and it has an elapsed time ring. These are things that I need. But please don't make me do that. Please don't make me just wear one watch for the rest of my life.